kind of a play of the huli-huli Hawaiian chicken.
Yeah.
So we have OJ, pineapple juice, lime juice.
My husband would add some rum.
Yeah, totally. And a little bit of oil. And then what we'll do is we're gonna go in with some soy. And
So it's salty and sweet.
absolutely. And then those fruit juices, the natural sugars are gonna help create a beautiful glaze that we're gonna need. And then here, darling, we have, of course, the aromatics. So we have some beautiful ginger. I think we should show them the trick on how to peel ginger. No, what do you
With
think?
a spoon,
Yeah,
yes.
so that way you
Don't use a vegetable peeler.
That way, yeah.
And having at it with a knife, you'll probably open a vein. It's really the easiest to peel it with a spoon to get in and out of all the little nooks and crannies.
Absolutely.
And when you're done peeling the ginger root, keep it in your freezer. It'll grate even easier the next time, and it won't shrivel up in your fridge and look like one of them creepy witch claws.
Totally, yep. And incidentally, this is what I do at the restaurants when I make my guacamole. I actually grate the onion and the jalapeno.
So it's really juicy.
Yeah, and it distributes that flavor properly. And
Without chomping down on big pieces.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So we have some
More
serrano.
digestible, too, don't you think?
Absolutely. And then I
Some
have
people have trouble with onions or garlic.
yeah. So now what we're going to go ahead and do is add all those beautiful aromatics. And
So
then,
you got a serrano, a green chili, some ginger and some garlic in with the sugar, the natural sugars of the fruit juices, in with the salt from the soy. If you're not a fan of cilantro, you can use flat leaf parsley, which just tastes like grass.
Yep. And then basically what you want to do is make sure that you use all of the stems. Cilantro is one of those few herbs that you can actually use
the whole thing.
Yeah. All right. So basically what we're going to go ahead and do is just give that a nice little stir. We'll go in with a copious amount of salt, a little bit of coriander, and then black pepper. And then all we're simply going to do is add this beautiful marinade inside. And we're going to reserve just a hair, and then we're going to reduce this down and make a glaze, guys.
Yum.
To kind of reinforce that flavor, right? And then as
You
that
put this over the heat?
Yes, ma'am. So as that kind of reduces down, you're going to kind of get that beautiful glaze, almost like a little barbecue sauce love action, okay? We have these that have been marinated. I like to do, maybe 2 hours at the minimum. Up to 6 hours.
Overnight is okay?
Overnight's cool, but you do have lime juice in there, so you don't want to make ceviche of chicken.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Put a beautiful amount of that glaze. Look how delicious that looks, guys, huh? And then making sure you cover that up.
And you've got it on a wire rack lined rimmed baking sheet, so all the fat is dripping away from the chicken pieces, in this case, the split wings.
Yeah, and then what we'll do is we'll go ahead and cook this in the oven. And then as it comes out, we'll give it one more little shellac. We'll do the swappy-doo.
Have that in there?
Yeah, so we have those. And then...
That's the extra shellacker?
Yeah, this is the extra shellacking.
Come on, baby, let me shellac you.
Yes. Anyway, but we do know each other a lot. We're like besties kind of thing.
Yeah, that's right. We could shellac each other.
Yeah. And then at this point, you're really ready to rock and roll. All you got to do is just put this back in the oven, let that glaze really do its work, and kind of render down that skin. Yeah.
Last drop. Yeah, you want the skin to get tight, yes?
Ándale. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put it down.
Oh, look at those.
And everybody, stop playing.
Oh, my God.
Pump the brakes. And then what we're going to go ahead and do is put some beautiful sesame.
Sesame everywhere.
And then we're going to do some scallion, guys.
Oh.
And when you're making people happy, you're making people happy with this one.
Beautiful.
Really special. But the book really, the book is really an inspirational tale. It's like me cataloging how important the kitchen was. It was my salvation, really, in essence, because I had a really tough teenage years. I lost my father, and I reacted poorly. And the kitchen is kind of what got me on the straight path.
Brought you back to center, right?
Ándale.
Where I come from, his life lessons and the recipes that are most near and dear to him is out now.
Yes.